So if you add this in with the Steel Charge, which ups your melee damage, I mean, you know, you can cut through level 60, 70 enemies like it's nothing. Alright guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing a build. Now, my builds, you can watch certain Warframe YouTubers, and you know, they'll have a lot of the mods, the rarer mods. Now, not all of them, but a lot of them will have most of the mods in the game. Now, my builds are going to be more for people who want to do things a little bit cheaper, maybe some newer players. But yeah, people who want to do things, not have to go out and spend platinum on mods. Pretty much most of these mods you can either substitute in for, or you know, you can just find these playing missions. Now, I'm doing the Orthos Prime. The Orthos Prime here. There's the Orthos Prime. It's a pole arm. You know, it was in my 7 favorite Warframe weapons videos, and I said it was the first primed weapon that I had ever gotten. So, I mean, I really enjoy using this. It's extremely fast. It has a 15% status chance from the beginning and a 10% critical chance. So you can kind of do 2 builds with this. It does slash damage. You can kind of do 2 builds with this. Now, I'm going to be doing a status build for this. Now, as you can see, I put a catalyst on it. Got it to that 60 mod capacity. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in a stance mod. Now, with the polarity up here being the Xeneric polarity, Shimmering Blight's the only one I can use. I would probably use it anyway, considering its fast spinning attacks, things like that. I think it fits the Orthos more than the Bleeding Willow, which is like leaping combos. I feel like the spinning attacks fits the Orthos a lot better. Now, as you can see, I haven't really formed this up. I don't form up a lot of weapons unless they're just specific weapons that I really need to do it to. But we got the we got our Madurai polarity here. Now, I'm not 100% sure what I want to add in here. I think what I'm going to add in is Condition Overload. Going to add Condition Overload. Now that gives you plus 60% melee damage per status type affecting the target. Now, as we move along, you're going to understand why that's the one I picked. Now, we got Fury and we got Pressure Point. Those are the 2 normals. But what I'm going to add in, since I have them, is the Primed Pressure Point and the Primed Fury. Now, you can substitute regular Pressure Point and regular Fury for this. If you really wanted to, you can substitute those in. Now, what I want to add in is, okay, I want to add in these status mods. I'm just going to add in as many as I can. So I'm going to add in Volcanic Edge, Voltaic Strike, Vicious Frost, and Virulent Scourge. I'm going to add every single one of these in. And as you can see, I got Puncture Slash, Impact, Radiation, and Viral Damage all added onto this thing. My status percent has jumped up to 51. My spin attack has gone from 144 to 1149. Alright, so we're going to add as many of these status chance mods as we can. As you can see from the stats up there, the status chance has gone up to 51%. Now, there's one other mod I want to add onto here. I just need to find it. Okay, Drifting Contact. Status chance goes up plus 40%. Now, I'm not sure if there's anything else. Okay, I'm not sure if there's anything else you could add on other than Drifting Contact. I'm going to run through these really fast. You could add in this Slash mod. As a matter of fact, it might be the best one to add in. So it would just increase your slash damage. I only have 11 though. So Jagged Edge would have to be the one that I added in. I could add in Rending Strike for slash and puncture. But see, none of these gets the status percentage up, which is kind of what I was wanting. I was wanting another mod to get the status percentage up. So I think Drifting Contact's what we're going to go with. So we got our Condition Overload on our mod polarity there to fit Pressure Point, Primed Pressure Point, or regular Pressure Point, Primed Fury or regular Fury. Then we got Volcanic Edge, Virulent Scourge, Vicious Frost, Voltaic Strike, and Drifting Contact. Now, like I said, this is more for people who maybe don't have as much money, or who aren't spending money on the game, who are just trying to play the game. Now, that's the cool thing about Warframe. You don't have to spend any money. You can get all these mods through just playing the game. And now, sometimes it's going to take time. Sometimes it's going to take some grinding to get this stuff. But the missions are fun enough that the grinding doesn't even seem to matter. So, with this setup here, in the end, I have attack speed of 1.7, almost, pretty much 1.7. And then I got a leap attack 516, spin attack 1149. You're going to be using that a lot, so you're going to slide and spin a lot, and you're going to do tons of damage that way. The wall attack 860, and then you got your puncture, your slash, your impact, your radiation viral. Now, I know that those aren't super high. I know that these aren't super high right here, but that's not really what you're going for. You're not going to do a lot of status damage. You're going to use those with the condition overload to up your melee damage per status type. So say you got something with radiation, slash, and impact. You know, that's plus 180% melee damage on that target. So you're basically using the status to up your melee damage. This is a pretty easy build. Condition overload would probably be the hardest one to get here, other than the primed, but you can always substitute in the normal. You can even take out Fury if you wanted to and add in something like, you could take Fury out and add in something like, you know, another status mod, like for slash or something like that. I just personally like the attack speed upgrade, but you don't necessarily have to have it. You could substitute Berserker in for Fury if you really wanted to. It can get a max 75% for 24 seconds attack speed on critical hits. Now, I wouldn't use Berserker with this build. I would use this with the critical damage and critical chance builds. But I think I'm going to get into some gameplay, and we're probably just going to cut to that. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go into a higher level mission, show you guys some gameplay, and let's go ahead and get into that. Alright, so we're going to go into this this void mission here. Got my Orthos with the build, so we're going to see it. So, let's go. See it cutting through these enemies. I mean, I know these aren't like level 60 enemies, things like that, but it's cutting through these enemies like they're nothing. It's getting those statuses on them. It's upping that attack increase, and it's just splitting these things. Not to mention, I'm adding this. You know, I have my Rhino instead of the Avara. I had equipped on the the landing craft, and he's using Steel Charge as an aura mod, so that's also increasing my melee damage even more. So if you add this in with the Steel Charge, which ups your melee damage, I mean, you know, you can cut through level 60, 70 enemies like it's nothing. I mean, just whittle them down really quick and just cut them in half. But yeah, that was the Orthos Prime build. You know, I enjoyed doing that to you. I know it's not like super in depth or anything. It's just something pretty simple and normal. But I would recommend the Orthos. I know some people out there will say that they don't like it. I would recommend it. It's one of my favorite Prime weapons now. It's not going to be used for super late game bosses. Like, well, I mean, you don't really use melee weapons for Eidolons, but the thing's on that level, in terms of that level. It's not really going to be used for enemies like that. Now, the Orthos Prime will definitely get you through the entire star map with ease. I mean, it's going to get you through that. So it's good for early game. I don't think it requires a very high mastery rank to get. So yeah, it's good for early game guys, and that's a lot of these videos. That's what I'm going to be doing these for. I'm going to be doing these videos for early game people. You know, people that are newer to the game. I just feel like, you know, there's not a lot of videos out there for newer people to the game. A lot of people are going to make videos based off, you know, builds for the brand new weapons, which I get. You know, those are the new weapons. That's what's popular. But I feel like newer people to the game, especially if you want to keep this game relevant, you know, you have to bring in new players. I know that's not always I know the way people act, it's not always the best thing to bring in new players, but you have to keep the game alive. I mean, this is one of my favorite games, you know, ever made. I don't want this game to go away. It gives me something that I can just play, and I've built up so much on this game, and my clans, and my clan that me and my friend Cody run, and things like that. You know, it's just, we've built up so much that I want this game to stay alive. I want this game to stay relevant. I know it's really popular right now, which is a good thing. It's gaining more popularity every day. More and more people coming into play. Just always remember, when you play this game, don't ever be discouraged, especially if you're not getting exactly what you need. It'll happen. Just stay, you know... dang it. What's going on? There we go. You know, just stay patient. Keep working on it. You'll get the items you need in the game. But I think that's going to be pretty much it for this build. Any weapons you guys want to see me build, put those down in the comments section. If I have the weapon, I'll definitely do it. If I don't have the weapon, I'll try and get it. If I can't, then I'll have to wait until I get the weapon to do the build on it. But yeah, anything you guys want to see, anything I can improve on, anything I can get better on, definitely let me know. Because I want that constructive criticism. I want to know what I'm not doing, what I need to do to improve. I want to know what I can do to be better. Not even just on these videos. If you wanted to talk about my Final Fantasy videos, or my Final Fantasy walkthroughs, you can tell me about that. What can I improve on those? I hope this mic quality is good for you guys. It's a newer mic setup than my first two Final Fantasy videos. Or, I'm sorry, no it's not. I just confused myself. I had recorded those before, and the mic quality wasn't great, so I used a different mic. I hope the sound quality is good on these. I hope you guys really enjoy them. I try to throw in gameplay. I'm wanting to do some gameplay of some things like the Eidolons and things like that, kind of explaining how those work, how you beat those. Because those are, you know, late game stuff. It's stuff that, now I know I said before that I wanted to do videos for newer players, but, you know, that's late game stuff that I want to do videos on. It's super interesting. Cool boss fights. They just added in the Rope-a-Dope-list, I guess is what everybody's calling it now, but added that in. So that's a new boss fight that just came out. You got the Eidolons, you got the sortie missions, you got the Night Wave. So that, you know, they're adding more and more onto this game and making it really, really fun. They're making it easier to get in some items that were really hard to get before. So I'm really looking forward to doing some of that content for you guys and bringing that to you. And I hope my commentary here is good too. I hope I'm not boring. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If I can do anything to improve commentary-wise, let me know. But you guys always remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll always be updated when we upload a new video. You know, stay up to date with us. And we're going to upload every day. I mean, we're going to have some kind of upload up every day. So definitely look forward to that. Hit that, did I say hit the notification bell? Hit the notification bell. And you guys have a great day, and stay safe out there.